I am Dungeon Master, your guide in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I am the Dungeon Master, and this is the triumphant return of Doomsday Aftermath. We are rejoining the Metropolis party after a harrowing battle with Dark Angel, who is actually the alternate reality version of Donna Troy, Diana Troy's little sister. And so they have returned once again to LexCorp Security's home base and are currently in the process of deciding, what they're going to do from here, knowing now that there is such a looming threat out there. They need to make some sort of plan to deal with her before she terrorizes Metropolis some more. And so Steel, Melody, Blink, and Memento and Prosperity in the background are all sitting around discussing their options, and that is where we will pick up.
Hello?
Hello.
What are we gonna do, Steel?
Well, she laid a trap for us, so we had to try to lay a trap for her to bring her out into the open, unless she is obviously causing mayhem, which we'll check on that if she is or not. But
are we gonna be able to beat her even if we get her in a trap?
That's a good question.
Didn't go too well last time. Not that it went bad, but
It sure didn't go great.
yeah.
Do we have a breakdown on what her abilities are?
She's an Amazon.
She's immune to most of our attacks.
So, picture Wonder Woman minus the gauntlet and the lasso.
So she's just a beefy woman with God's blood in her. Interesting. Okay.
I think our best chance would be a surprise, a trap.
Uh, I mean, yes, but after that, it's kind of it's an all or nothing attempt. It's either we strike once and end it, or it's gonna be a grueling battle to the finish.
We do have Moonlight now. Or excuse me, Blink.
Yes, I could get the jump on her. That is not an issue. The only problem is I don't believe I am strong enough to instantly knock her out. But I
And
could.
most of Melody's attacks don't even affect her. Infect her.
But how does she test against sedatives?
I do believe that they are basically just like uh I can't think of a great example from DC, but like Wolverine, to where like sedatives work, you just need a ton of them.
Or a very highly concentrated version of them.
Same difference, yeah.
I think that might be our best bet to completely catch her off guard and then just hit her with a sedative and then bring her somewhere where she can't break out of.
Where are we going to get the sedative?
We should talk to Lex most likely.
He's not too happy with us right now.
I could really give on the side. Can we curse in this or?
Yeah.
Oh, I give 2 fucks what Lex cares about.
That's a pretty substantial amount. I was expecting 0.
I mean, infinitely, if you really think about based on how fast I go, the amount of fucks that I could give in a single second,
That's true.
it would be immense. But towards that bald head, fake smiling, plastic surgeon, son of a bitch, I really care not. And I only honestly listen to him due to my respect of Steel. If it wasn't for Steel, I probably would have turned his head sideways by now. With my fist, not killing him, but you know what I mean.
And Melody is just sort of like has no real strong emotion to Lex because he was the one who sort of found him.
And I also did not like the fact that we found out that Lex was experimenting on prisoners. So I also worry about that.
So do we still have access to like a database where we can find sedatives? Or are we trying to ask him for sedatives?
I mean, we can always Lex bot it up because, there was once a man, or not a man, his name was Ultron, not Ultron, his name was Orwell. Now he was kind of our way in, but I guess we'll have to do this the old fashioned way. And can I call over for a Lex bot?
Oh yeah, absolutely. The
So
Lex droids are.
Are we stealing this thing? Is that
No,
the
we're
plan?
just gonna ask
Heisting
for
it?
it. Nope.
Oh,
Just
I see.
if I really wanted to steal something, why do you want me to steal something? I can steal something for you. Here's an iPhone. Take it. I just got it. Just came out last week. It's the new iPhone 12.
Great, thank you.
And Melody then starts playing Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream, boom,
Boom, boom, boom, boom.
in the cutest that I ever seen.
Gator starts singing the background. Bo 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 boom.
They've grown close in Blink's absence. Yeah, so I'll just call Alexbot over, and so I can ask it something.
Does it come over?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Everything like got jumbled there for a second. Yeah, so the Lex droids are at your disposal.
What is your name, droid?
Designation R7ZY295832586.
Who do you belong to?
I am property of LexCorp.
Can we name you?
I already have a designation, but if you so desire, you may call me whatever you like.
Your new name is Scooter. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Scooter, what is the most concentrated sedative we currently have in our position that is ready to be mobilized today?
That information is accessible through LexCorp Laboratories.
Can you please set up a meeting telling them we need one for our upcoming battle? Please send that through.
And it electronically like sends a message.
Yeah, essentially, I'm just requesting a meeting because we're corporate, so I'm just requesting a meeting so I can Oh,
Got to break through
uh,
the bureaucracy of
yeah,
LexCorp.
essentially, like tell me what forms I have to sign to get this going.
Yeah, so LexCorp Laboratories, division of LexCorp, Industries is available for all kinds of things. However, most of the drugs, stuff like that are sign out, um, and you have to have proper authorization to be able to do so.
Uh, or are we in the lab or at this point or no?
If you guys want to go to the lab, it's not off limits. So
And Melody sort of like speaks to Scooter in a binary code, so sort of like to confirm where to get permission.
you have to be authorized
Yes, but where do we get authorization?
from LexCorp. Right now, Steel has the highest clearance out of any of you.
I was gonna say that. Yes. See, I was assuming so. Even with Steel's clearance, it doesn't do it.
Well, Steel has read his manual because he's a good Boy Scout, and
Did we all get this manual?
yes, but Steele's has information for his clearance level. And it says that you are allowed to sign out any small arms, not any long rifle, large arm, type of firepower, but any small arms, so handguns and below, and and then uh for other things, you're allowed to sign out medical equipment, which includes like anesthesia and things of that nature, as well as tranquilizer guns for subduing gorilla grodd and things of that nature. Uh, so if you want any of that, all you got to do is go like get it. However, the kind of highly concentrated stuff that you guys are talking about would not even be like officially listed to be signed out like as far as you've seen on the manifest. So like it's either experimental or like highly regulated or, something along that lines to where it is not just readily accessible to everyone.
It's LexCorp shady. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Blink, aren't you like an inventor or something?
Oh yes,
Why don't you
yes.
like take some of those tranquilizer guns and their ammunition and concoct a more potent version?
Well, if you were to sign me out a couple and get me many vials, I could probably concoct a stabilized version of the drug. Possibly.
Okay. So yeah, I'll get a batch, dozen or so tranquilizers, and let Blink have at it.
So here's the problem. Are you signing uh, you know, out laboratory time to do this, or are you
Can I do
trying to do
this? I
this?
didn't.
Oh yeah, you can use the laboratory, but the thing is like they've got cameras and bots that are going to know exactly what you're doing. I mean, not that they're necessarily going to stop you per se. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they will know what you're doing.
I mean,
I
what's the worst
mean,
that can happen? They dock our pay another 6 months.
they docked our pay.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Blink's pissed now.
Oh, well, I
That's what I
mean, I
meant
got.
by they're not happy with us.
Whoa, we got reprimanded.
Yeah, yeah, because we went out to the bridge
Well, I mean,
Without being assigned,
without being assigned. Yeah,
and you lost, which looks
yeah, that
bad.
didn't help.
Hey, mission was successful. We rescued the citizens.
Your mission as far as the game is concerned was successful. As far as LexCorp is concerned, that was a complete and utter humiliation on national television.
I don't even want to know. I'm just gonna blind eye. I'm assuming Gator didn't make the trip, right? He stayed back.
Yeah.
Good, Gator. I bet you if you were there, you would have whooped her ass. Don't worry about it.
Oh, for sure. I'm big and strong.
Oh yeah, once you grab somebody, it's over, man.
Bite their damn head off.
Yep. They feeding you good?
Eh.
So, do you want to
Alright.
want to let them watch you make it, or do you just want the stuff and then you go make it off on the side?
Even if they want, yes, I can go. Even if they were to watch me, they wouldn't be able to keep up with what I'm doing. Just, just to explain that to you, because
Well,
for me,
now, yes and no. What you're actively doing while moving, you may be able to move so fast that they can't see, but also like whatever you're not actively doing is obviously not moving with you, and so therefore they can see whatever you just did. So like basically like, something might blink out of existence and then like all of a sudden blink back into existence, and they'll like be able to see, what's going on with that. And then finally, the final point I want to make about this is when dealing with, chemicals and
oh yeah,
and
you have to be gentle to a point.
sometimes I am
Yeah.
being gentle. No, you're being very Hulk-like.
Stairs.
So, I'm just making, a couple points about like you can hide some of it with your speed, but definitely not all of it.
I mean, listen. Even if whatever I do, yes, whatever I do complete, the amount of time that it'd probably take them to replicate the results that I need.
I'm sorry, was that a question or something? Or you kind of cut off, so I didn't hear the last part of that. It take time for them to replicate the results that you need is basically what I heard.
I've lost him.
Oh, he must have just completely dropped then. Okay.
Rest in peace.
I was worried that it was me for a second. Yeah. Man. Dark Angel is just itching for round 2 here.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. So yeah, whatever happens, we're already contracted out of LexCorp, and most likely somewhere in that contract that Steele didn't read well enough, and most likely says that anything we create within the laboratory is now property of LexCorp. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I Blink is
He
already
also has the right to license your name and likeness for promotional consideration and merchandising.
well, Blink was off. He was just like reading books about like bureaucracy and like watching all these business movies. He's like, I know what's going down. It's like the Wolf of Wall Street, but without the drugs, without the women, without the power, without the money.
Speak
And
for
you're kind
yourself.
oh, okay.
big big pimpin says yeah, what he said.
Ah, I see you and Orca got it going on, huh?
Yeah.
I see you, player. I see you. Remember, if you're big pimping, you got to keep your pimp game strong.
Hey, pimps don't cry.
There you go. Anywho, so yeah, I'll walk in and I'll just start working on whatever it is I need to start working. I'm not a chemist. I have right now. I have the inventor advantage. I have 8 ranks in science and 8 ranks in engineering.
Sounds good enough.
Sounds like yeah.
Yeah, I was
And I
gonna
also have
say,
quickness.
being a chemist is definitely like more
Different,
valuable in
yeah.
this specific instance, but between everything, I think your general science knowledge should kick in.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to point that straight out. Whatever, I will try my hardest, but I'm not crazy versed in everything. So yeah. So what do I roll?
Roll a science check, sir. She blinded me with science. Blinded me with science.
Is it rolling for you guys or just me?
Just
No, I
you.
don't see anything.
That's weird. Whatever. It's a plus 12 model. I'm trying to see how the hell do you roll that?
You gotta drag it over to the chat, all the way into the chat, and then it'll.
Wow, it just literally dragged the name of the
No,
power.
oh yeah,
Drag the
the
modifier.
box. Yeah, the box that has the modifier. Ba-do-do-do. All right. So I am going to say that that is good enough. I was actually thinking 30, but I realize now that 30 would have been a near impossible roll, so I think 25 is a little more appropriate given
I
levels and all that.
mean, man, I would have failed by one. I wouldn't have hated that.
Yeah, well, but still failure by one is still failure to complete the exact task. So you do have a more concentrated, potent version of the tranquilizer now. In fact, testing it, virtually, because we don't harm animals here at LexCorp.
Respect.
I may be a
It's,
supervillain, but I'm not evil.
yeah,
Uh,
it's definitely fake fur all up in here.
Yeah, yeah. There's a difference between being a supervillain and being evil, and Lex is not evil. And uh, they don't hurt animals. There's no animal testing going on at LexCorp Laboratories, and so you use virtual computer models to determine the effects of the drug on various animals. And right now, the potency is enough to knock out three blue whales.
Jesus.
Think that's good enough.
While we're here, I will also take the opportunity to walk over to one of the laboratory drones and be like, "Do you have anything to improve Gator's speed? He seems a little slow."
Cocaine is illegal.
His agility. He seems to move very slowly. No offense, but I need him a little bit faster. All I need is a blueprint, something that I can build to make him faster. And from there, just let me
What about
handle the rest.
rollerblades?
I was gonna say they got like electric rollerblades.
I mean, listen.
I'd like to see that.
I'm listen. Tell me for real, what would his speed be if I gave him electric rollerblades?
It double.
Whoa.
What was his base? His base speed was 60 feet, so he'd be able
30.
to move 120 feet around.
30.
30?
So you can move 60. Yeah.
I mean, listen, that's better than what he had before. I'm looking for something a little bit, maybe something to boost him to like, 6, 7, like, I mean, 60's not bad. Yo, Gator, what do you think about electric rollerblades?
I'm gonna fall on my ass.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have a very good center of gravity. You should be fine. Okay. I'll see. Guys, come on. Work with me. I need something suitable for Gator. I just need him a little bit faster.
um.
Well, this is me talking to the droids specifically.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to brainstorm ideas of what.
Oh yeah. Well, the droids don't really have much for you, but maybe Steel could like throw him.
Jesus Christ. At this point, Blink is like, okay, a shoe with springs attached to it. No. Rollerblades. No. Something
A
that'll make him.
jetpack.
Oh, I have an idea. What could I make boots that allowed him to leap? Like,
Yes.
using his base strength and just allow him to jump. Like,
Yes.
I'll do that instead. I'll ask them for that exact blueprint.
So they don't have it, but you can invent it.
I'll invent it. Let me know how that works.
Roll an invention check.
What is that? Is that like a skill?
I thought that was one of the skills that you had that you were saying that you had ranks in.
Oh, I said I had expertise in engineering, which would I assume
engineering. There you go.
And that would be intelligence for the stat for that?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. Yeah. So you are unable to come up with anything much more than like the old school sneakers that had the pocket of air in them, supposed to make you like bounce more and all that. Uh, it definitely makes him bouncy.
I mean, in reality, just thinking about that, if he were to leap, how high could he jump in a single bound?
Well, he's already got a pretty good leap to begin with. So.
I know, that's what I'm saying, but like, is he faster jumping, like DM wise? DM question: is he faster jumping than he is walking?
Over a short distance, he might be able to jump faster than he could move in one round, but like he can't keep that up.
Oh yeah, but Once I get him up and close, I just need to get them quickly. Yeah, so I will be like, in Blink's mind, he's like, this is a placebo. I'll think of something later. But for now, this will have to do. So now Gator has a pair of fucking Air Force. Oh, he has a pair of Air Max 95s fitted to him.
Yeah. And he loves them, by the way. Like he goes to work immediately customizing them, and now when he comes walking out with them, they look like they're made out of gator skin, but have a pink hue to them.
I mean, shit. We ready. Some more. I look at Gator some more stylish than others, but we ready. Let's do this.
Yeah, I know. Not everybody can keep up with this flavor.
Yo, Gator got the drip.
So I guess after he does his inventing, we see if there's any news on Dark Angel or anything of that nature. That's out.
Yeah, she is all over the news. Not only are they replaying over and over and over again your guys' battle, but then there's like all kinds of home video, cell phone footage and all of that of like where she currently is. But like it's
Yeah,
it's constantly changing, so like
Blink is just in the distance where he sees like Steel getting his ass. Damn!
No, that was Ragdoll.
Jesus, yo, she whooped your ass.
yeah, she put it on them, dude.
Oh no, I'm surprised Memento's not in a coma. He's just a regular guy.
Like Steel had to grab his crew and dip.
You take one vacation day, one vacation day, and people get their ass whooped.
Yes, please go up there and you can deal with her. Thank you. Like,
Okay, bye.
but anyways,
Oh, y'all should. Do they have like a form of transportation for the group? I never realized that.
yeah.
Did Lex provide them like group transportation? They have like a van or something.
Yeah,
Probably.
they have Lexlas. After LexCorp bought out Tesla, they have the monopoly on all the electric cars, so they have an electric car for you guys.
If we ever go independent, we should get mopeds and do like a fleet of mopeds. So we can see Gator on a moped.
Better be a Vespa.
anyways, where do we want to try to fight her at? I think that's where we need to draw her attention to.
Did we see her having any sort of distant powers?
You didn't
I
see
feel
it.
like I feel like she had just punched during the fight.
She did just punch during the fight.
I mean, what is she attracted to?
Me, probably.
Well, she did follow us a while before we kind of lost her, so maybe calling her out again on the news to meet at such places is our best
Oh,
bet.
But we should choose somewhere where we can maintain distance easier.
we should probably separate ourselves from. Oh, I know what to do. Lex droids, can you tap into the TV footage currently?
Tap into?
Can you schedule a message to play out loud since uh, if you ain't no bitch, come fight us at, where should we fight her?
No, we're not using that language on national television.
And also that would require approval from your management team.
Also, I thought we were
Yes,
trying to
true.
surprise her. Shouldn't we trick her and make her think like,
She doesn't need to see Blink, just us three.
Yes.
yeah,
So if you challenge her to a rematch in a place that is away from people, and she doesn't
Right.
know of my existence,
Right.
then it'll just be the jump.
let's go to a. Well, it's Halloween season, so maybe we can meet at a corn maze.
Yes, Metropolis has a corn maze.
Of course it does.
What about like a football?
In
stadium?
fact, Heroes Park has been set up with a haunted hayride and corn maze slash pumpkin carving. You know, like there's a whole like thing going on there because it's supposed to be like Central Park in New York, so it's like huge. You know.
Let's not do it there, but maybe at a stadium that got partially destroyed in the battle that hasn't been rebuilt yet.
I mean, honestly, based on what I've seen, she can do it. I actually prefer somewhere the farther away from people, the better.
That's what I'm saying, like the abandoned, destroyed stadium.
Yeah, but I mean, aren't stadiums usually near people?
Eh.
No, but I gotta take a 15-minute break here, guys. I gotta do something real fast, so I'll let
Okay.
the GM prepare that.
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah.
back about 15 minutes.
No problem. So yeah, you know, where exactly you guys want to fight her is important, so I can get that map prepared.
Cool.
I mean, maybe somewhere that's just like straight up land.
Yeah.
Okay. All
I
right.
mean,
Like,
nobody's got stadiums these days, right?
exactly, just devoid of like people, like a swamp or somewhere where
Well, there's not too many
it sucks,
swamps
but
near Metropolis, but yeah. All right. So give me a second. I'm gonna pause the recording here and grab a map. Back and now you know, you guys are in the process of deciding what to do when suddenly another news report comes on. We are live with Metropolis 5 at downtown Metropolis, where the mysterious dark-haired supervillainess is at her rampaging antics once again. And then, you know, they start showing her like just grabbing cars and throwing them and, you know, doing supervillain shit.
I'll run up into the same camera. I'd like to advise civilians evacuate the area immediately, please.
So you just like
You
appear
cannot run.
in front of the camera like
Yeah.
from you're just like boop. All right, yeah.
Thank you. We have it situated. I would also like for this news crew to please remain a safe distance away as we handle the problem.
Hey, are you trying to violate our First Amendment rights here? You see this live, folks. LexCorp Securities violating my First Amendment rights.
I turned the camera off already. Who he's speaking to?
Oh, yeah. You had already turned it on the second. You were like, nope.
I've been okay with that. I would like that. Oh well.
And that's all, folks. Dun, 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 and I run away.
Do you also disable his camera? Otherwise, he's going to turn it back
Of
on.
course.
Yeah,
Of course.
I figured because otherwise, you know, they're just going to be like, oh, this button right here fixes that. So you're like, oh, you mean this button? Yeah.
Disable their camera.
I mean, it's a simple fix. It's like all you got to do is connect, just put in this piece right there and then press this button in this order. All I did was wipe their footage and disconnect their connection to the satellite. Or not the satellite, but basically disconnect what they're broadcasting to. And that's it. It's a simple fix. But you'd have to go back to they'd have to go back to wherever they're.
Yeah, they have to go get a new camera for now, basically.
Or you use their cell phones.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of people doing that.
Yep. Like once again, Blinkish is going around. Go home. We don't want you to get hurt. We care about you. We're trying to protect you. Please listen to us.
So
Okay,
while that's going on, suddenly you see Dark Angel fly up into the air, and she seems to have spotted you, Blink.
Gotta go. And Blink takes off in the opposite direction.
All right.
and he's pushing it. Did we as we're and this is the place we decided to fight her in, or
Nope, this is where she is.
oh well, I guess where did we decide to fight? We decided to bring her somewhere that there's not a lot of people, right?
Yeah, but she's forced our hand.
Well, I mean, are they there or are they waiting at a different place? That's my question.
No, we still at the base.
Yeah, they're still watching the broadcast. They watched you show up, give your announcement, and then everything went dark.
Yeah, I'll just hit my comm real quick. And meet me at the place we talked about. Yeah, and Blink just starts booking it in the direction of the place they agreed to meet at.
I'll have to read his mind to figure out where that place is, but we'll meet him there.
Okay, so yeah, you guys meet up. Meanwhile, she's still tearing up this area.
Oh, she doesn't follow?
Nope.
Well, we wouldn't know that because someone turned off the camera.
Old man, just hop on social media. Jesus. God damn you kids and your Twitters and your Instagrams and Lex book.
Yeah. Yeah, it is definitely Lex book.
Thanks for ruining the surprise Blink, but that's okay. We got to go back to her now.
I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, I guess I'll go back to the base. Well,
No, back
I
to
just gotta
her, not
evacuate
back.
the area. She didn't follow me,
No.
meaning she did not pay attention to me, which is kind of sad. But, uh, yeah, I mean, I just try to simply evacuate the area. They didn't want to listen to me. It seemed like a bunch of people were recording things with their phones. So, yeah, we might as well just, I guess, head out and do this the old-fashioned way. You guys jump her and I surprise her.
Okay, so at this point we can go ahead and roll initiative. Hazard, are you still with us?
He's deafened, so he won't be able to hear you.
Mm,
He
No
said
problem.
he's still playing, just tell me what you need me to do, but he's deafened, which means we'd have to type it out to him.
gotcha.
I mean, he heard roll initiative, so I guess he rolled initiative.
Like I
Did
said,
he?
No,
Oh, that wasn't him?
no. It's okay. I'm just gonna leave him at the bottom of the initiative order there for now, and if he comes back, he comes back. But yeah, I can't type out everything if he's deafened. So, all right. Blink, you have one initiative. Dark Angel is currently picking up this car to throw it. Oh, there he is. Okay, good.
How high is she off the ground right now?
She is standing on the ground.
Oh, she's standing on the ground. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely just gonna rush her and just stab her and then run the hell away before she can realize I did anything.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll kind of be like, chunk.
You still have to make a hit against her.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm kind of lost for words. What kind of modifier? What? It'd be a D20.
Just make a regular attack against her. Control left click to target her, and then make a regular attack.
I am sorry, I'm kind of having issues with the map right now. Give me 1 second. No, wait, that's her all the way in the corner, right?
No, hold on 1 second. For some reason, it keeps setting her as having the Joker's stats. I'm gonna have to go through and fix that.
That happened last time too.
Yeah, and I had fixed it then, and then now it's back to that. So I'm gonna have to like go through and really figure out what's going on there. But no biggie, I've got it now. I just gotta get her token re-put back together, and there we go. All right, she's right there. Oh wait, I gotta do this then. There you go. She's right there.
Yes. I'm sorry. When you say normal attack, what do you mean? Because honestly, I don't really have any.
Like your punch?
Unarmed.
Yeah, just your.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Surprisingly enough, I did not know that. I have a plus 16 to a punch. Well then,
Don't forget to control left click to target her.
give me 1 second. Surprisingly enough, I did not have a macro set up for punch.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be part of your superhero training for Blink is to teach him to, you know, hesitate just long enough to like make sure he's doing the right thing. You know, it's good to act fast, but it's better to act right.
And I'm assuming it'd be against toughness, right?
No, it would be against dodge
Ah,
or parry.
Parry.
Yep. Don't worry, Aurelius. I got it. I just said the wrong thing. Yeah, it would be against parry, but yeah. Well then.
well then.
Sadly, I don't think it'd be good against Fortitude.
Oh, what? Fighting check?
What is a fight check? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you drove the Fortitude defense of plus of 14. I guess that's her modifier, but then it
Yeah.
didn't roll dice.
Um, I'm sorry. So I was hitting her with the sedative. Does the sedative have like its own base?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And she failed by 1, meaning that she is now hold on, let me pull the effects up.
I mean, she couldn't take that 5.
She is now dazed.
Well, and then I run the fuck back. If I could go further off the screen, I would. I did it, guys. I did it.
And Dark Angel picks this car up and throws it, you know, just causing general panic, but then she's a little dazed, so she just grabs the arm where you stuck the needle in her and she rips it out and she's like, "Oh, what did you do to me?" And Melody. Yeah, so you don't have to roll anything for that. You grab that civilian.
I like how he speaks in musical tones.
Yeah, yeah. And I imagine an affirmative song would be anything sung by James Hetfield. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
Listen, Gator, chill. You just start singing, "It's the end of the world as we know it." I could see that.
No, Gator's into Slipknot. Only one of us walks away. Only one of us walks away.
Gator, did you have a brother? My God. Is that what that guy sounds like in real life? Because him and Gator could be twins.
Yeah. Here come the pain. And then don't forget to end your turn if that is indeed your turn. I assume the arrow is where you wanted the civilian to go.
I pointed it out to him, so yeah.
Yeah, Gator's a complex dude,
Oh yeah, no, he definitely went through his phases.
Yeah, he's into Slipknot, fancy tee, and pink Gator sneakers.
By the way, I love what you did with that customization job that he did.
Hey, what's the point of having fancy new kicks if they're not to your style?
You might have to hit the arrow.
I am going to do so.
Okay, so then I'm going to leap over there and try to hammer down on Dark Angel.
Oh, I've been waiting for this. I'm going to turn you into nothing but a pile of rust. Ouch.
Oh, yo, we are just nat 20 today, huh?
+5 to that for 32. But that works.
Yeah, and in the future, all you have to do is hit 5 in the modifier.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know it worked with the sheet.
It does. It does.
Sweet.
Is that your turn?
Oh yeah, I didn't know if she's still up or not.
She is. Normally, I would go ahead and apply everything, but she rolled low enough, and I don't want the battle to be over in one hit, so you got a little screwed. But she rolled low enough to where, like, if she had just rolled a little bit higher, it'd be the same difference anyway. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
You get a little bit
Basically-
screwed for the point of story.
Basically, she used a villain point.
That would be about the assessment, yes. All right, and we are back, folks. It looks like a member of the Justice League, former Justice League, now working for LexCorp Securities, is battling this dark-haired villainess. We're going to try and get close enough to get an interview with this would-be hero. And
This
Blink,
guy
you're fast enough at this point to where I will allow you to like disable this guy's camera so that he stops trying to do that.
Disable this guy's camera. I move 120. This guy is sitting in a Starbucks somewhere in Metropolis right now, wondering what the fuck just happened. And I'm standing exactly. Wait, would you allow that for me to move out of here?
Yes.
Yeah. This guy is sitting in a Starbucks somewhere with his camera pointing up with a note that says, "Mind your damn business."
Perfect. Yeah. So he is no longer a civilian, issue for you.
So Gator's gonna go. He is going to go ahead and he's gonna put the paws on her. Let me make sure I target her.
Oh, she is targeted.
She's targeted by Gator.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you very much.
Oh. And what's wrong there, Steel? What seems to be causing you to grumble?
Because Blink took away the reporter.
Oh. Oh. Steel needs his PR, man.
So her parry, I hit her with I rolled a 25, or Gator rolled a 25, and her parry's a 25?
That's what it says.
More.
Yeah, well, it'd be more than a 25, right?
Would it be too late to say that he took an all-out attack?
For this round.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I gotta make sure. I'm sorry. I'm just re-familiar, getting ready, like back with his.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'll remember for the next time.
Yeah, yeah. No worries.
Yeah. So Gator's just looking at her like, "Arr, I'm Gator. I'm gonna pimp slap you." And yeah, let me just. I know I control him, but I have no idea how to move his initiative. That's his turn. Cause yeah.
Oh my god, oh my god! Somebody help me! I'm gonna run out into the street here. I'm gonna stay hiding behind this building. I'm also gonna run out into the street. Oh my god, you help me!
All right. Is this civilian over on the left? That'd be safe, right? Hiding behind
Yeah,
the
he's hiding behind
Burger
the
King.
building. Yeah.
Cool. All right, then I'm gonna run up to, and you know what? I'm gonna do the touch.
Yeah, you see, it's a good thing I got the camera out the way, right? You're just out here, your mental just out here touching people without consent. I need an adult.
All right. Here we go.
Here we go now. What? Nothing
Yo, to
wrong.
hit her, she is high. You have to roll high as hell to hit her.
Yeah. All right.
She prides herself on being very non-hittable.
Um. Yeah, I think I know what I'll do. I'm going to run past and take the civilian somewhere safe. So, yeah, probably I'll move him a couple like a block down, and I will come back to my original position.
So like down over there behind that car? Got it.
Yeah, essentially. And that's my turn.
How dare you try to touch me?
I mean, still hit her with the haymaker, man.
Yeah, see, but she knows what that is. But Memento gets in there, sly hands kind of feel.
It doesn't even work either. Like I just run up and touch her, and then nothing happens.
She staggers Gator with one punch.
Goddamn. I mean, he hit. Okay, I gotta give it to him. His, oh, no, that was her damage. Goddamn. So staggered means what exactly?
He can only take one action.
Oh yeah, that's what he's here for anyway.
If you're there,
Let's
Melody,
see.
it's your turn.
He's still muted and deafened.
Alright, so he's going to move the other civilian over here behind this building for now. And then also
Yay.
be there himself.
Sounds like
I don't normally like to do that with you guys, but you know.
Yeah, I guess I'll try to land another haymaker uppercut on her. Yeah, I figured that as much.
Hey, Muhammad Ali. Maybe a little more rope and a little less dope.
Yeah.
She's spitting bars for an Amazonian.
Hey, I like to talk smack. What can I say?
Nah, it's
I,
bars. You'll hear her rapping.
I'm going to do extra effort, and I want to help. Let's go. I want to help Memento hit with the touch.
Nah, come
So
on,
I'm gonna
man. I might
spend.
be able to. Let me punch her once as Gator.
So basically, yeah, I'll be fatigued for a round before I make my check. And
All he's doing
Memento.
is helping Memento hit. So Gator's still gonna get his turn.
Nah, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding with you.
So Memento will get +2 to his attack roll.
Plus 2, 22? Or 4? I'm sorry.
What?
I won't let you down, or I might. Who knows? But I'll try my
Bruce!
best.
Touch her, man. Touch her with your
Oh,
hands.
I'm gonna.
Is that your turn, Steel?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you were setting yourself up with fatigued?
Oh no, I was looking at something else, but
Oh, here, I'll
I
give you
totally
some. I'll
forgot.
give you
Yeah.
some fatigued. Here you go.
Okay, thanks.
You know what? Since he's potentially going to get knocked out next round, Gator's going all out. We're taking an all out attack. So I'm thinking the +5 modifier to my attack, minus to my defenses. Let me make sure there's not anything else I can stack up on that.
And then don't forget to hit +5 in the modifier.
So just add an extra. So I would just change it to a +19 instead in this one.
No. Down at the bottom of the chat, there is a box with a 0 and then modifier under it.
Yes, I see that.
Just type 5 in there.
There you go.
Boom! Baba booey! By the way, you hit like a newt.
What? All right, he's immediately gonna go for a fast grab. How do grabs work?
It's just an opposed roll, if I'm not mistaken. Steel, you wanna give me a little guidance here just to make sure that we get this right?
Yep, I was just looking. Okay, you may attempt to target. Make an attack check. Okay, he's got fast grab law. Successful target makes a resistance check versus your strength. So, whatever Gator's strength is, plus 10. So, what is Gator's strength?
I think it's a
He
10.
has 10 rank. Yeah, 10. So
So
20.
her DC is 20 using her strength or her dodge.
Got it.
Yes.
And that's plus 16.
God damn. Well, a guy could try. A guy could try. You gave me so much hope, and then you just run away immediately.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna look at him in the distance, give him a thumbs up. You did good, Gator. You did good.
They look like big, strong hands.
Huh.
I'm gonna stay hiding over here like I got all of a sudden teleported here and I like it.
Good for you, Chief.
Yeah, we're all gonna stay hiding. Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right, I'm going in for the touch once again.
Don't forget to add your +2 modifier at the bottom.
Yes, please.
Oh yeah.
Let's
All
get
right.
some extra effort in this piece.
Oh yeah, I'll re-roll if I don't get it the first time. Did I have the modifier? I typed it in. Yeah. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna. If I do it again, do I still get the modifier?
Yes.
All right.
Because Steel is like distracting her. He's giving you a +2.
All right. Here's the money.
Ooh, there you go.
Oh
There
yes.
you go.
He called it too.
Come on, let's get this wisdom in. Come on, let's get
He
this wisdom
he
in.
throws the D20. Kobe.
All right.
Oh my, yeah. He just straight up.
So let's see how we do. And this is still a +2 modifier for my damage as well, or no?
No, just the attack.
Just the ability to attack. All right, here we go. Dang it! Come on.
I mean, you tried.
Dude, and you got a 30 and it's still no effect? What?
All right. I guess that's my turn. Dang it.
Oh, no. She rolled a 30. I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
I run away.
supersonic punch. Just hit.
You didn't target.
Oh yes, I keep forgetting that. I'm so sorry.
So just roll again. Oh, snap.
This is it's a yeah. I'm surprised. It's a DC based basically, so it'll be exactly that. It's a DC 20, but I still have to roll to hit. So yeah.
Yep, so you hit and now you roll the effect.
She just rolls me a toughness DC 20. That's about it. I don't know why it doesn't. Every time I come in here, I fix it, and then it just I have no idea. No. The DC it would not be a 20 It's literally, it says make a DC. That they have to make a DC 20. It's not supposed to be. I don't know why it's coming out as 20 to hit, because that's just supposed to be DC based. But I don't freaking know. I think I'm gonna have to take some time to adjust this after the session, because yeah.
Hold on, I got it.
Is it an affliction or area effect?
It's an attack.
You can inflict. Yeah, you can inflict damage by making a close attack.
So you have to roll a hit.
Yeah, it says it's a making up a close. Yeah, it's not an affliction, but it says here, momentum DC 20. Yeah.
So okay, yes. So that's the D. That's for the attack. So okay, now you use that from Hero Labs. I know what you're talking about.
There you go. Now it's all right. See, that's the DC 20 versus toughness, and then she failed by 1. And now it has the 13 for your attack, so when you roll it, boom.
Oh, okay.
So, we're all good. It's all fixed, but you bruised her.
And then I run. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, basically I punched her, and I ran right back.
Got it.
I'm sorry, my punches are weak, guys.
You hit. That's better than not.
I was going to say, every bruise counts against somebody like this, because that reduces her overall ability to resist future hits. I fly up into the air. So that would provoke an attack of opportunity?
Nope.
Nope.
Is that a thing in this game?
Oh,
Nope.
damn it. I like attacks of opportunity. I thought they were a thing in this since it uses almost all the 3rd edition rules for like a lot of other stuff.
Nope.
All right, so I'm up in the air, and then I do this.
Isn't she staggered for the combat?
No, she's dazed.
Okay.
I unleash a blast of energy. It ripples like it's that time stream thing from Donnie Darko as it hits Gator.
Okay. She was staggered earlier, correct?
No. Oh wait.
No?
Oh wait. Yeah. No. Oh, I'm so sorry. She is staggered. You're Oh my God. I am so sorry. I thought you were referring to when Blink hit her with the thing which dazed her. You're right. She is staggered. She can only move. Let me take the bruise away from Gator. Correctamundo. She is staggered. I don't know why I just instantly thought of like the anesthesia, the tranquilizer. So I was like, no, she's not staggered. That only dazed her. But you're right. She became staggered from your punch. And Melody, you are going to continue to hide unless I hear otherwise.
Okay. Crocodile special. I pick up Gator. I toss Gator at her.
Yeah. Yeah, you're able to throw him right up to her, and he's able to try and hit her and grab her and drag her to the ground.
Yeah, and I will try to do my fatigue to remove my. Yeah. Try to remove my fatigue with my fortitude check.
Da, 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 da.
It is removed.
And I am
But-
removing.
Yes, Gator is flying pretty fast at the Dark Angel. So
Gator. She
it's just-
punched Gator.
no,
No.
I toss Gator.
At okay.
Because she's up in the air. So
I guess we're going all out attack again. Might as well. Let me just put that modifier in. We're going, yeah. I mean, this trait definitely die hard. Gator's ready to die hard. So
I live my life hard.
Just if he misses, he's going to be going down somewhere over
that's
East River.
15 plus 19, 34.
Yeah. You hit her now. Like, are you gonna try and grab her and drag her down to the ground, or just try to deal damage?
Might as well fast
Well,
grab.
well, no, you hit.
You
She automatically makes a toughness because you
Question:
hit.
What? That's my question. Does he?
Oh,
I've
oh.
never-
So
does
roll
he
the damage.
damage?
Roll the damage anyway. In fact, roll the damage twice because you hit her last round too and never did damage.
I never know. Yeah, I was looking at this. It doesn't seem to have any damage adjusted to it.
It's right here.
Is the one next to it? Is it the 13?
Yes.
Got it. Yes. Okay. That's
Yes.
the one.
Oh, snap!
Snap! Gator just beat the shit out of her.
She
Lord.
falls to the ground, bloodied, Gator clamping onto her, ripping and tearing with his claws and biting her shoulder hard with his mouth.
Yeah, I will quickly come behind Gator. 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 You did good. You did good.
He
Tonight,
he
you did
turns
good.
and growls at everybody close by before like quickly composing himself and being like, "Oh, yeah, uh,
Blink's gonna immediately whip out his phone and be like, "Hey, this is for all my followers. We just beat the shit out of Dark Angel. Say what's up, Gator. Say what's up.
what's up, Gator?"
Yeah, this guy whooped her ass personally. Amazon's ain't got shit on us. And this is my homeboy Steel. And my man Memento. He go with his hands. And that's Melody in the corner.
Melody begins to sing, "You say hello, but I say goodbye."
I'm not trying to get copyrighted, bro. I put my phone away and I'll immediately rush her over to LexCorp, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, and I also run back. Once I drop her off, I'll run back to the coffee shop and be like, do you want the exclusive interview for Dark Angel was just defeated? Do you want me to take you back to the site so you can get the exclusive?"
Indeed.
All right, I got you, bro. I'll bring him back.
Yeah, and so the reporter would like a word with all of you.
Hello, my name is Blink. This is Gator. This is our leader, Steel. You may know him from DC Justice League Detroit. And this is Memento, Melody. Is there anyone I'm missing, boss?
No.
So
Dark Patriot.
they
He's somewhere.
they say you're the leader. Dark Patriot went with the other guys to Gotham.
Mm.
Oh, who's the leader?
Steel. He's
Yeah,
trying to talk to you. They say you're the leader. Can we get a word with you?
Yes, of course.
So, what took place here today?
We finally subdued Dark Angel. She was a menace to Metropolis for the past few hours. We had to formulate a plan and a tranquilizer to help neutralize her, and it was enough for our great teamwork to bring her down.
Would you say she was a menacing maven causing mayhem?
Yes.
Would you say that?
She was a menacing. Oh gosh.
Maven.
Can't say that 3 times, but Maven.
Making mayhem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Blink is gonna be in the background with a sign and say, "Big shout out to LexCorp Pharmaceuticals." Will we do it the Lex way? Thumbs up.
May cause anal leakage.
At your own risk.
and yeah, so he's like totally doing the leading you to like get the sound bites that he wants thing, he just wants to know, how are things inside LexCorp securities?
What's that, boss? You need us back at base? Steel, we gotta go. We gotta go. They need us back at corporation for a briefing. Anyway, this has been great. If you have any questions, reach out to LexCorp, and we will provide statements for you. Yeah. Yep. All right. And Blink will kind of just start pushing everybody towards the Lex van. What is it?
It's a Lexla. It's a Tesla.
Yeah, Lexla. Yep. I'll just start pushing everybody towards the Lexla.
And it comes in whatever kind you want. There's a sports car, really fast, but obviously only two of you can fit in it at a time.
What do you mean? We are moving in a Model T, the tank looking one.
Yeah. Otherwise, there's a SUV, a van, and a motorcycle. You guys get your choice.
A motorcycle, man. I'm walking. Anyway, yeah, and I'll start heading back to base. Actually, I'll head back to base and I'll ask for them to prepare Gator a good meal. He did good today.
The Lex.
Okay, so in the van or drive back as Blink is doing his own thing. I like the mementos. Like, I do not know what Blink wants. Like, one time he's like hating LexCorp, next time he's loving it. I can't make heads or tails of this kid.
I think he's just trying to have fun. Whatever sounds interesting at the time, he goes with. Seems like. But
okay.
Hey, Blink is my friend. We play a lot of video games.
Well, yeah.
Blink's our friend too.
I just can't figure him out what he really wants. That's all I was kind of concerned.
He cheats at Madden.
I've been there. Yeah, I've seen those cheaters.
Makes me so angry, and he punches the side of the Lexla.
He's pissed about
But yeah, I just want to know if it wasn't just me noticing that. So okay, thank you for the input, gentlemen.
I love how Gator's just turned into like Blink's son.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not there, but I've taught him everything he knows. Except for the part where he eats people. I'm not taking responsibility for that.
I didn't eat her.
I mean, shit. Looks like you were ripping into her flesh kind of nice.
Well, I mean, I thought about eating her for a second.
I mean, that'd probably be a delicacy. Blink is just sitting in the van with you guys now, yeah. Probably.
I wonder if he would get powers from eating an Amazonian.
I mean, I've heard, I don't know. Maybe.
I do know that there is at least one canon story where Gator did gain some powers from like biting someone or something like that. Like,
yeah, I remember some story like that. Yeah, I don't know if it's Gator. I mean, I don't know if it's Killer Croc or not, but whatever.
No, it was Killer Croc. Yeah,
it was. Yeah.
Yeah, Killer Croc had gotten some weird powers from eating or biting some guy, some power thing. So I'll have to look up the exact story, but I'm almost 100% that it was Killer Croc and it was from biting somebody. So there is at least the precedent, canon set that he could potentially gain powers from that stuff.
I mean, listen, I don't want to give LexCorp any more ideas than they already have when it comes to experimenting on people. Gator's my friend. I'm afraid Gator's kind of like my best friend. I feel like nobody quite understands me like he does in a really weird way, story wise. So far, I feel like Steel is too old. Memento's in his own thing. Prosperity's just fucking weird, and Melody is just singing all the time.
I was gonna say fucking weirder.
Yeah, Blink. Honestly, you think Gator would be like, the weirdest guy to deal with, but he's like, you've made him into such a sweetheart in this series. It's not even funny. Like he's actually an enjoyable person.
So yeah, as these guys are driving there, you make it back to LexCorp where you have the Lex droids in the kitchen whip up something special for Gator, which they're basically like Michelin star chefs. They're programmed with all kinds of they're protocol droids. They know how to do all kinds of stuff, clean up and repair stuff and
Yeah, I'll just be like, prepare a Las Vegas style buffet, please. And can you request Lex for a briefing, please, if you don't mind? We just, we want to talk, compare things, make progress reports, all that good stuff. If you don't mind, if he's not too busy.
yeah,
You know.
and that actually just saved your asses. Lex was about to bring the fucking hammer down on you guys if he would have found out about this, from third party sources again. But because you are requesting the meeting, now he's going to get a chance to find out about it from you. And so Mr. Luthor is ready and waiting for you guys by the time you walk through the doors.
Ah,
We're just theater of minding this part because it's, not important that we set up a boardroom where Lex is there. So, Lex is waiting for you. You guys go immediately to the boardroom.
we don't even get to try the Las Vegas style buffet?
They're not even done.
God damn. Anyway, hello, Lex, sir, dude.
First, I do believe I've told you never call me dude.
Melody sort of peeks in and sort of and says, "Hello, is it me or?"
Not the time. Not the time.
And Lex says, please come in and have a seat.
I have a feeling it's kind of like the Darth Vader scene in Star Wars where they go have dinner with Lando and Darth's there. It's like,
Did you receive the the um the target? Not the target. The criminal.
You see, I keep a tight grip on my company. I like to know what all of the little cogs are doing. Have you ever built a watch, Steel?
nope.
I have. It takes
How's that?
time and patience. You have to
No,
set
it doesn't.
every. What?
I take his watch off and then I build it in front of him. Here's your watch.
Yes. Very good. And he taps it to see if it's still working. Go ahead and roll an engineering check to see if it is.
I mean,
As
for a
he
basic watch.
This is Mr. Luthor.
God damn.
The watch falls to pieces, and he looks at you and says, "And there you have the perfect metaphor, the perfect analogy. For you
I'm
see,
sorry.
a watch whose components are not in sync cannot function. This company is my watch, and I have built it over the last 40 years. Well, no, 20? 20. Over the last 20 years. And I am not going to see it fall apart because one of my cogs doesn't know its place." And he levels his glare at you, Steel.
I will raise my hand. Sorry, I've been out. Did I miss something? Did we not do what you wanted us to do?
You see, I have protocols in place for a reason. And when you break those protocols, you endanger not only the lives of the civilians we are charged with protecting, but the very integrity of LexCorp itself.
Are you referring to today or a previous moment?
He glares at you. I believe you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Melody sort of like stands there silently, sort of looking nervous as he remembers the whole incident with the with
Bridge.
and the and also the matter of the him accidentally letting go one of the prisoners.
Mm.
Do you tense up like physically?
I mean, tensing up as well as a robot can do.
Yeah, right. Like you can see a couple springs and joints and everything like kind of compress.
Um, I believe we went through the proper channels. We requested the supplies from the laboratory. We made our intentions clear. We proceeded to evacuate civilians from the site. I believe we did everything properly. Now, forgive me, but do not berate us, okay? We work hard. We bust our ass for a very delicate situation, okay? Very delicate. And we try our hardest. You tell us to do something, and we do it. You don't tell us how to do something, and you give us room, we'll get creative.
Well,
That's not
that
our
is the
fault.
very crux of our issue here, isn't it? I tell you to do something, and you do it. But I didn't tell you to do something, did I?
Well, um,
Blake, you like digging your own grave, don't you?
oh, you want to take over? Go ahead.
Yes. Yes, Luther, we did not get your permission, to go and save people and fight this Dark Angel, but it needed to be done. So, yes, you can reprimand us all you want, or we can try to negotiate something else and to be independent operators, but still legal within the law. So, if you want us out and still be helpful, I'll be gracefully to take the team and still, do the hero work under, LexCorp rules. But to be just have your oversight to get, us to actually go to the bathroom or something of that sort, I don't think it suits this crew at all. They're kind of loose
I
cannons.
do believe we have a contract.
Yes, you can still have our likeness to make all this, toys and whatnot. I don't care about that.
As soon as you mention toys, you you sort of see Melody turn your head to you and start smiling with a as well as a robot can, because toys are a thing that he seems to be interested in.
You said the magic word.
You said the word of the day.
Are we being fired? Are we not being fired?
I do believe we have a contract, and I do not like my cogs being loose and thinking that they are free to fly about where they like.
Okay. Well,
So how can we end this, amenable, Mr. Luther?
You are going to be put on suspension. No active field duty until further notice.
Okay, that's not very amenable. So I guess we're leaving. You can have the contract and whatever else you want with it.
The contract clearly states that if you engage in any sort of vigilantism, that your arrest will be imminent.
and
We
for
signed that.
how
Wait,
long are we going to be suspended?
Indefinitely.
Indefinitely.
Why can't you just allow us to be deputized under the United States law there, Lex? Why won't you let us do that?
You are under LexCorp securities.
Melody sort of like makes the jingle of the LexCorp.
LexCorp, you can trust us.
Yeah. Well, so we've been disbanded, yes?
No.
No. Suspended.
Indefinitely. So we're never going to serve as a team again.
I mean,
Well,
we can serve as a team. We just can't do anything as a team.
and
Legal.
also like that's what Lex is saying. Like now you guys are faced with a decision. Abide by the suspension or don't abide by the suspension while still trying to work with Lex, or being like, yeah, let's get the out of here.
I think it's about time we get out of here.
Yeah. Let's at this
Melody is
point,
just sitting there, and he's sort of like he's sort of abiding.
Lex, suspend me. Don't suspend me. I really don't care. The funny thing is that you can't prove that I'm superheroing, and you can't stop me. So, yeah, sure. I'll abide. But you'll know deep down that nothing you say will affect me. Goodbye.
So I believe it's time for us to part ways there, Lex Luthor.
Are you telling him that? Like he was gonna like just end the meeting with you're suspended, but
Well, suspended indefinitely. No, you said suspended or suspended indefinitely?
indefinitely just means without a defined period. That it could be a day, a week, a month. It's not defined.
Okay, I just want to get some things clear because
Yeah, indefinitely does not mean forever. It just means from now until an undefined time.
so is there a timeline that we're supposed to be suspended for, or you're not gonna tell us?
Indefinitely.
Well, I will walk up to shake his hand. It was nice working with you. Should you need me, You can kiss my ass. Uh,
I warn you, if you are found engaging in vigilantism, you will be brought to justice with prejudice at this time.
yeah, I drew the biggest dick on his head with a marker that I could find.
Melody is going to stop that.
It's not possible to stop Blink. He's too
Yeah.
fast.
I think he did it in past tense, like he's already done.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for caring for us. Or not caring for us, but, you know, you helped us when we needed help. And I have a debt to you. And I am grateful. And, yeah, you know, my word stays true. Should you ever find your company in a situation, or the city in a situation, where you need my help, I can't speak for the others, then we will be there. So, do we still receive our per diem and our paychecks, or is it suspended with pay, without pay?
You would be suspended. Right now it's without pay because you've already been docked 6 months. So you've got 6 months to go before you get paid again. You would still be getting your per diem.
Well, could I get my per diem in a large sum?
Nope.
You know, just to live off since.
Nope. You get your per diem per day. You were already given your per diem this morning, and he's, if you guys are quitting, he's not going to give you any more.
Yeah, but thank you very much. Well, where are you guys going? We can end the meeting here, sir. Unless you have something else you'd like to say to us.
No.
Dang.
No, you're all good.
Yep.
You seem to have something on your face. You might want to check that.
Yeah, and after you guys leave, you can just hear him, damn you.
Oh, Gator, you ready to go?
Wherever you say.
Melody is just standing there, sort of in a confused state, confused of what exactly just happened.
He essentially told us to fuck off. Take that how you will. Anyway,
That's not true. He told you to stop. He told you to stop being loose cannons.
Yeah, but that's what we're doing. I agree. Yeah. So yeah. You guys. Oh, Melody. Sorry, not Melody. Steel. Do you have like a mansion or like a big house that we can all live in?
No.
he, he waited for the end part so that he could answer truthfully.
So you have no money?
I have money. Just I don't have it for
So could
you.
just build us a house? Can't you just build the group a house like that, man?
I have one in Detroit.
Shit, it's better than Metropolis.
No, but I want to contact Catherine Colbert to see if the UN wishes to start the Justice League again.
Yeah. Technically, since we have a contract with Luther, we'll just say we're consulting, and that's it. Maybe you are. We're private consultants.
So with that, yes, I would, contact Catherine.
We should
and,
probably get out of the base before.
Oh yeah, I figured that much.
Yeah. I know this really good hot dog cart. You guys should just follow them. Damn. Do you guys have vehicles? I guess Lex kind of just provided us with everything. Do you have vehicles that
Yeah, I have legs. I can carry them in time.
Yeah, but okay, there you go.
Cool.
And I
That
guess
works
I
for
can
me.
carry Melody. Uh,
Well, if Melody wants to come, We don't have
Yeah,
to
if
force.
you want to come, you're welcome to join us. Uh, you know what? I have a better idea. I will run over to my favorite hot dog. You know what hot dog place I'm talking about, right?
Oh yeah,
The
I
one that we
know.
named in game,
Yeah.
Yes.
Fred's Hot Dogs.
Was it Fred?
Uh, yeah, I think it was Fred, right? It was Fred.
Yeah, but now that I'm like able to think about it, it's definitely Frank's Red Hot Franks.
Oh, that's fine. That's perfect. Anyway, I'll run up to Frank. Frank, any chance you can move the cart somewhere a little bit closer?
It's got
You gonna follow
wheels.
me? Well, that's all. Just hop on my back and
I mean, the
I'll
reason why Melody is sort of is just confused because he's intent is not really is going against Luther is because he's sort of like indentured to him because he is sort of like he was found by Luther.
Yeah, you're technically LexCorp property.
I mean, listen, we're not doing anything at the current moment. We just left. That's it. We haven't done anything. You follow, don't follow. It's really up to you. Anyway, basically I'm essentially pushing Frank's cart while Frank is on my back to wherever somewhere
Well,
like
Frank
like
is
probably like
Frank
huh?
Frank is just following. He's not going to climb on your back.
Oh yeah, I'm running at a reasonable speed so I don't mess up his cart. Let him follow, and yeah, it'll probably like maybe is there like any parks near the LexCorp facility?
LexCorp is right near Heroes Park.
There you go. I guess we're heading there. Get us some benches, set up Frank, and I will just invite everybody to come sit and talk and see what's what.
Yeah, so there's, plenty of Franks and everybody's just welcome to grab a dog and there's all kinds of toppings. They got relish, ketchup, mustard, kraut, onions, pickles, um, so whatever toppings you want. They don't have mayo though because I don't give a crap
Who
what.
puts mayo on a hot dog?
Yeah, like Marvel, like I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Like, and then they even said it. Who puts mayo on a hot dog? It's like what? Why? Who
I
puts
didn't even know that
mayo
was
on
a
a hot dog?
thing. That's a thing. People put mayonnaise on hot dogs.
I don't know, but the Hawkeye's wife, was like, "Who wants mayo on their hot dogs and who wants mustard?" And it's like, ketchup? Hello?
It's ketchup or mustard or both.
Yeah,
You know,
like what? Who wants mayo or mustard? What?
I'm not even. I'm sorry. Mayo mustard go on sandwiches,
Yeah, so
not hot dogs.
so he doesn't have mayo, but he's got all the other condiments.
Well, you're still our leader, Steel. So whatever you decide to do, we'll kind of follow.
Steele doesn't
Mel,
like mayo on his hot dogs either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I imagine Melody was brought along because with Steel, like he since he's considered the leader.
So basically, I would say explain like yes, we can try to get UN backing to see if we can legally do this without butting heads with LexCorp, or we can just sit on our heels at LexCorp, or we can become vigilantes and be wanted by LexCorp.
I mean, listen, I am down for all of those options. Only thing is, the problem with being vigilantes is then we gotta fight Lex droids, and then there's all the hiding, and then, you know, I'd rather work for a government. It's so much easier.
Yeah, but like just a couple of days ago, you was like hating on LexCorp because you said it was so bad.
Did I say LexCorp? I said the government. LexCorp is a private company.
Okay.
Fair point.
Yeah. So yeah, with that, I will contact Catherine and try to give her the spiel that we kind of want backing and start the Justice League again.
You get her secretary, who says she is in a meeting right now, but will take a message.
Yes, tell her Steele is interested in rekindling the Justice League International.
Absolutely. And what number can she reach you at?
555
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't
I'm
mean you
not
actually had to come up with a number. I just
phone. Melody is the phone.
yeah.
Yeah, he just popped the hatch on Melody. 555, 555. All she hears in the background is Mr. Sandman.
No, what she hears is, um, operator, can you help me? Help me if you please.
I just forgot. Melody's like a giant record player, just a giant music box. If you show him a song once, he'll most likely memorize it. That is so dope.
Yep, he is basically a melody box.
Well, now, big question is, where are we staying tonight?
Melody sort of like thinks to himself, sort of processing the question, and sort of like points to a direction that leads to what I like to call the Toy Man and spot.
It's an old abandoned toy factory, and it is one of the only memories you have other than waking up at LexCorp.
Yeah,
Hmm.
so that's where I'll direct them.
I don't actually hate that idea. Does anybody else have anywhere they want to
Well,
suggest?
the Gotham group cleared out a warehouse not too long ago.
Yeah, I mean, but it wouldn't take much for me to fix up an abandoned factory for us.
Melody sort of eagerly nods his head up and down in a robotic fashion.
I mean, why don't we at least pay a visit to this toy factory of his? Might as well. Worst case scenario. And I believe that factory that they cleared out was, or that warehouse that they cleared out was they were doing shipment for LexCorp. Yeah.
Correct. It was being run by the Diamante crime family, and it basically handled all of the shipments coming into Metropolis Harbor there. And now that the crime family has been cleared out, they're basically cordoned off and needing to rehire new workers and everything.
Yeah. So why don't
There's your cover if you need a job of for your civilian life.
Of course, Melody is all for the factory.
I mean, let's give his factory a chance. Worst
Sure,
case scenario, the
we,
worst thing we can always say is no.
sure we can go visit. I don't care.
It would be
Yeah.
nice to have an honest job.
Oh, you want to do backbreaking labor?
I mean,
It's probably like tissue paper for him, man.
exactly. And so Gator is seriously considering going and applying to go work at the Metropolis docks.
Gator, look at me. Trust me, you're beautiful, darling, but you know, it's kind of hard for people to accept you in a normal job. Like, people would literally be terrified of you. Why? I don't know, because you're like one of the best people I've ever met. I don't know why people would be afraid of you, but they would be. And they treat you
A-
differently.
And with that, he just like, he nods his understanding, but you see a crocodile tear roll down his face.
I know, buddy. Oh my god. I come up to him and I start patting him on the back. I know.
And Melody sort of like wraps his robotics arms around him in a hug.
Okay. I know. Listen, unfortunately, the world can be very cruel. And honestly, you're like so much better than so many people. You're like 100 times better. I can't believe, like, Lex is like shit on the bottom of your shoe, personality wise, compared to you. Like, you have so much personality. You're big pimpin'. There's like no one like you.
I did have an observation. Or
Yes.
just an epiphany. If we do become vigilantes, Lex might send the Gotham group after us.
So?
I just wanted to toss that out there.
I mean, are you saying that you're scared of the rock guy, the rat, and the guy who can glow really brightly? Because if you are,
No, I just kind of meant preparing you for that option because I just wanted to make you all
We could
fully
take
Also,
aware of this.
technically, Lex does not associate with that group. So, honestly, we're both in the same boat.
They're his black ops, so
Yeah.
you wanted to.
He doesn't
So
legally or face, they might get instructions, but they're kind of free to do whatever they want.
No.
No?
No.
Well, I'm just making assumptions. Blink does not know anything.
Yeah, no,
And
they
they're
they are
probably
they are still fully employed and answering to Lex. It's just they're the black ops, like Steele said.
yeah, so
Listen, man, and I'll be honest with you, I'd rather answer to you than answer to to Lex's dumbass anyway.
it was a means to an end, but it just didn't work out because we needed resources and get our
No
footing,
way.
which we kind of did, but not.
We're saying this, by the way, as
Full.
we're walking towards the factory, and I'm like, Fred, you good? I'll call you later with an address.
It's
Just
Frank.
round
It's
me
right
up.
on the side of the cart.
Frank, yeah, but you and your cousins, I always I always confuse you and your cousins because you guys both treat me so well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But anyway, we'll settle this up. I'll probably call you like in an hour once we get ourselves situated, and because I'll probably want more hot dogs by then, so don't worry about it. Anyway, and here, this is all my gratuity for the day, my whatever.
Per
This is
diem.
per diem for the day. They should cover it, right? I'll hand them the $100.
Well, I mean, it doesn't even begin to cover Gators, but yeah.
Hey, I'll get, I'm good for it. He knows I'm good for
Yeah,
it.
he doesn't mind. He's gonna go home and defrost another gross of hot dogs.
Yeah. And we're at this after, so yeah, essentially, do we eventually get to the warehouse?
The warehouse or the factory?
The factory, the toy factory, essentially. Sorry.
Yes, indeed. And thank you, Steele. And uh, as you guys approach the abandoned toy factory, it looks just like any other, large brick factory building. You guys go inside one of the side doors that has been boarded off, ripping down the boards and opening the door. You step inside, you see conveyor belts and, all kinds of mechanisms for making the toys and everything. And then suddenly the lights turn on. One by one, the machines kick on. And you hear a voice come over the loudspeaker. Would you like to play a game? Melody, you recognize the voice as the Toy Man.
Melody sort of looks up to that speaker and sort of like looks around, trying to discern where exactly the speaker is speaking through.
Yeah, well, the speakers are all around the factory, so it echoes in every corner of the factory. Where the voice is coming from, you do not know. But suddenly, all manner of toys begin to leap off of the conveyor belts and look menacing. These are not your friendly Raggedy Ann and Andy dolls. These are, toys that are from the nightmare of Toy Story, Sid's hybrid toy collections where they have blades and saws and all kinds of equipment for cutting and piercing, and some of them even have like little guns that, although they aren't large caliber, they are definitely still quite lethal, if not lethal, certainly damaging. And so you guys have very little time to prepare as these toys begin to surround you, and that is where we draw to a close for this session of Doomsday Aftermath. I want to
So,
thank. Go ahead.
is it Toyman or Toy Master?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
Toy
it's a
Master.
It sounds
Okay.
a toy. It's Toy Master or Toy Man.
That's what I was just wondering.
Toy Master. My bad. Thank you.
There's the Toy Man and the Toy Master.
No, there's the toy maker and the toy. No, I'm thinking about two different concepts. No, no.
Okay, there's
I
a
don't.
toy maker. There's a toy
Is
maker
there's the
too.
toy maker, the toy, and then there's the toy man. I don't think there's the toy master. I think you're thinking the
Yes.
toy maker and then the toy man. Because I'm reading.
There's Toy Man, Toy Boy, Toy Master, Toy Maker.
And
Yeah.
listen to this. This guy
Oh,
was
man.
fired by LexCorp due to LexCorp and sought revenge. Oh boy.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
So which one is it for Melody? Or you can just tell us later. But I just wanted to know.
It's this one. It's Toy Master.
It's Toy Master.
Yeah. So, that is where we draw to a close for this session
I
of
love
Doomsday
that.
Aftermath.
I was thinking it was just gonna be an abandoned warehouse. No.
I want to thank you guys for playing. I want to thank anyone who's watching. And as always, everyone, good gaming.
Gaming.